It's so great to have you in the North Street facility of the YWCA. My ask to you today, as you join in this conversation, what will you do with this data? Will I use it to influence and inform the grants to tell the whole story of what exists in one of the wealthiest counties in our country? Will I use this data to inform legislation and an advocacy agenda that yields real results?
So when we launched Poverty Pulse last year, we had hoped it would be a tool for informed advocates to allow for better, more timely decision making. We're seeing this poverty rate, it went down from 2023 from 11.1% to 7.7% in 2024. When you see that drop, you have to ask yourself that question. Well, geez, there must be a corresponding decrease in demand for essential services. However, the average number of requests, it's rising. So you see a falling poverty rate, but you're seeing the demand for essential services go up.
And what they found in Westchester County is that in order to diaper all of the children, low to moderate incomes in our county, it would take 8,076,000 diapers. And that's sort of looking at it through the lens of the current federal poverty rate, not taking into account, cost of living and all these other factors that we've been speaking about here today.
So someone can call up and say, I'm struggling to make my rent. And our call specialists are then trained to dig deeper and say, well, what about food? What about childcare? What about basic needs like diapers or clothing? So one call can have multiple needs.
People are shamed now who don't even have that, and there is no shame in asking for help. There are a number of barriers. There is shame, there's limited hours, right? We're not here all day, 24 hours a day. There is awareness, there's advocacy, there's language barriers, there's physical barriers, transportation. Who knew that Beeline didn't go to Northern Westchester? I know I didn't know until someone told me. I think awareness, education, and understanding, really, we have to do better.
On average, we're seeing 168 more kids per month than we were seeing a year ago. I'm optimistic in the sense that there's so many people who are helping us, but at the same time, there's so much funding insecurity right now. The demands for coats, the demands for essentials are going up and up and up.
We're going to make a requirement, right? Where are those jobs for those people? And where's the childcare so those people can go to work? Because this is all connected. We have to look at it from a holistic point of view. And I think decisions are being made, not taking that into consideration, and is going to have devastated results.
What have we learned here?
When things are at their toughest, I think that's when we see what we're actually made of. And I'd like to think that for the people here in this room and the people beyond, we're made of strongest stuff. Divided we fall, together we stand and think.
WCAforkids.org